APD changes its story about key lapel video from the James Boyd shooting. And once again, they refuse to explain. The chief told us they had it, but for months, APD refused to release any video recorded by Keith Sandy, the officer who first shot at James Boyd during a SWAT standoff in the foothills. Today, the department released hours of video from the shooting, but Sandy's video was not there. And when we asked why, they said it's because it doesn't exist. News 13's Lizzie Mitri is live in the Newsplex.
Jessica, just a week after the shooting, Chief Gordon Eden told KRQE Officer Keith Sandy did have video of the incident. Now we're told that's not the case.
Albuquerque Police. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
Hours of video APD released today shows what happened on March 16th before officers Dominique Perez and Keith Sandy shot and killed James Boyd in the foothills. Officers asked Boyd to drop his 2 knives, walk down the mountain with them, even offering to put Boyd up in a hotel for a week. But Boyd was hesitant from the moment officers raised their weapons.
They came with weapons drawn. If they had just inquired, I'd have probably made them some coffee. I have some brewing.
But 3 months later, the video we still haven't seen is from Officer Sandy, the officer who fired first. Sandy is part of the focus of an FBI investigation into the shoot. KRQE asked Chief Gordon Eden about his video a week after Boyd was killed.
Is there lapel video from the other officer, from Sandy?
There is some lapel video. There's limitations on each and every one of those devices as far as the amount of recording time.
But today, APD says it could not recover any video or audio from Sandy. That raises a lot of questions, says Joe Kennedy, attorney for the Boyd family.
It's a highly suspicious coincidence of all the video cameras out there that this one would malfunction. And all the other video cameras seem to be working fine.
We asked APD if the camera malfunctioned, if Sandy turned it off at some point during the incident, or never even turned it on. No one has gotten back to us with the answer to any of those questions or the answer to whether Sandy will be disciplined.
I think they should be able to determine whether he ever turned it on, turned it off, whether he was able to erase it, whether he was able to tamper with it. I think these are things that they should and could be able to determine.
A log shows Sandy's camera was tagged into evidence, but Kennedy says in an interview with police 2 days after the shooting, APD did not ask Sandy if he recorded any video on it. Jessica, back to you.
All right, thank you, Lizzie. Officer Sandy has a controversial past. He was hired by APD in 2007 after state police fired him for time card fraud. As for the other officer who fired Dominique Perez, he did record the shooting on helmet cam. That video sparked outrage when it was released shortly after the shooting.